We are the so-called rock and roll capital of the world, Cleveland, Ohio, at First Energy Stadium on the shores of Lake Erie. The folks here in Cleveland, even though all the down years, have never stopped supporting their hometown guys, and we got evidence of that a moment ago as the Browns made their entrance. They are ready to do battle with the Baltimore Ravens. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Working with a 2nd and 3.
Run.
Tighten up. Tighten up. Show an A. Jam him.
Running left, Taylor. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. To the right side, this is Taylor. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard after the 40. Kind of a quirk in the schedule. These two division rivals didn't see each other much of the year. Their first meeting was just a few weeks ago, back in Week 14. And it was the visiting Browns who got the victory then, so they'll look for the season sweep here in Cleveland. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Check Mike 6.
1, 2, 3. Alert 3. Check the backer.
Mayfield on play action. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
Rush in.
Mayfield off the play fake. He swings this out for Hunt. And he's going to have the Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I like the play design there. They occupied the defense downfield. Everyone trying to account for someone. But unfortunately, they didn't account for the running back slipping out of the backfield. And he was absolutely unnoticed and wound up getting big yards on that play.
So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. That would give to Taylor. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he's able to make the play.
On 2nd down, it's Taylor. He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40. Decided to hand it off that time on the run pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady game.
7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
Kings.
They go play action. Mayfield. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the sign judge. And that's good enough for a 1st down.
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking of throwing to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field. And a nice dart picks up the 1st down and then some.
I'm coming.
Shift. Alert.
From the red zone now, Mayfield. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens Browns are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Jackson, that's into the hands of the tight end Boyle. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. Well, this defense for the Browns, they were terrific last week in the win over Denver.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball? Or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try to keep the back up right.
Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28. And Charles, for this defense, they're a confident bunch. Some may say maybe too confident at times. How do you think that they approach a game like this when they're taking on a team that's lost 4 straight?
Well, if they're anything like their head coach, you know they're relying on that confidence. You and I both were sort of surprised at his weekly press conference when he was asked about this being a trap game. And he's almost boasting that he didn't see anything to worry about. That surprised both of us in a big way because we know that can be a dangerous tactic because I can...
Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off around the 37. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year long because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew has got one. There's no doubt about that, Brandon.
Check. 180. Real. Pistol.
Following the interception, Mayfield. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Man, it's caught inside the 10. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. A big play that time for Cleveland. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. They'll look to run the taker, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Jonathan Taylor, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Browns on just 2 plays have taken the lead. Crew able to connect on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. So, Charles, the season winding down, the playoffs are obviously not in their future. As they look ahead to the next season, what spots do they maybe need to fill?
Well, I think that they like the guy who's calling the plays and throwing the ball. I think that he's a pretty good player. Needs some help, I think, on the perimeter, though. Help him out with receivers because I think if he gets an upgrade there, his play gets that much better, too.
After 1-7-0 on EA Sports. Play action. Now Jackson. Open man is Duvernay. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride and you can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Jackson looking to throw on 3rd. Being chased out left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a first down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big time play.
T, ready? Let's go, let's go.
Mike, 28. Army, Army. Army, Army. Hey, number 28, Mike, he's coming. Check in. Here we go, let's bring it. Let's go, let's bring it. Let's go.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. And looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted. Picked up by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one?
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Jonathan Taylor with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Browns are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And it's now 14-0. Set man to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little deeper on that, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. Oh, and for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsome. And the Browns are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because we have a season of giving, right? It is a season of giving. Maybe for his own sake, after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating some amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
Harlan Humphrey with the tackle defensively. Last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Hey, get in the way.
On the handoff, this is Taylor. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for him. If this defense wants to stay in this ballgame, they've got to start ending some drives. That helps.
And they have to look ahead at what they expect the offense to do. And right now with that lead, that's run the football. So you don't just stack the line of scrimmage. You have to get upfield and try and make some plays in their backfield.
He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
Watch the run. Watch the run. Watch the run.
Hey, alert, 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 alert.
You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there.
Hurry, hurry.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40.
Now that's all about making something happen as a quarterback, because instead of forcing something on 3rd down, how about him buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone to come open? When he did, he put it on him for a big play and a first down.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Here's 2nd and 9.
Double dog. Hey, alert 33.
Sponge, sponge, sponge. No, no, no. Wide. Get wide.
In the gun, it's Taylor. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, alert, 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 alert.
Fresno.
Hurry.
Mayfield looks to throw. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Youngway good on for the field goal. A 51-yard attempt.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And the lead will grow. It's now 17-0. So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice one for them. They forced the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
You better bring.
Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And he'll work this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Throwing is Jackson. He'll buy some time right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
I tell you, Brandon, this defensive play with some confidence, haven't allowed a point yet, flying to the football. I'm telling you, there's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there, forcing a completion.
They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the 1st down marker is here on 3rd.
Mike 28. Mike 28.
You got nothing today. You got nothing.
Here's Jackson. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Greedy Williams picks it off. And the Browns are going to take over at their own 2-yard line.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 2-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And now consider the lead. The question is, how much is good enough? Are you going for more?
It's the NFL. There's never enough, I believe, because they get reeled in all the time when you sit on the ball. I think that they will try and move the ball downfield and try and squeeze a few more points out of this first half. They'll be careful. They'll be a little bit cautious at times, but also they will attack downfield and try to get in position for at least 3 points. And they were backed up to start the drive, but not anymore. That's the play call that the offensive coordinator had in his head. You saw the end result. They wanted to go ahead and push the ball downfield, and that's what they did. And they wound up with good yardage there to get things rolling.
And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. 2nd down and 4.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. No better.
40's the mic.
Kings.
I'm here all day. Deuce.
Play action now. Here's Mayfield. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Play fake. Mayfield. He's going to let it go again. And this one is incomplete.
Well, I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over it, and they got there to break that one up.
Second and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm... And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down.
Slam, slam. Switch.
Now Mayfield. Flushed out right. Looking in zone, but it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
So we've reached halftime here on Christmas Day. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. On the return, Devin Duvernay. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
2nd and 10.
Check in. That's hot. Check pass.
Mike 28.
It's our time. It's our report. Out.
A shotgun snap and a good for Dobbins. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got just pin their ears back and get after him now.
Now it's Jackson.
They're not ready for this, man. They're not ready for this. They still playing.
And now here is another interception. Kevin King with a pick, and he will return this one to the 30-yard line. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here in the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Derek Wolfe. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Here's Mayfield.
Check three.
Completes it to Evan Ingram. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. And Charles, with that completion, I'm told that puts him over 3,000 yards passing now on the campaign.
And Brandon, nowadays, your leader's usually closer to 5,000 yards over the year, but still, 3,000 yards, a good season.
And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. 62 yards rushing for him so far in this one as he nears 1,400 for the year. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Check 50.
field now.
Check.
That's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Odell Beckham with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Browns add 6 to their lead. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And that stretches the lead all the way up to 27. Kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. The return is Duvernay. And able to get this out to the 25.
Let's go.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I think they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Double tight, guys, double tight. 3 down. Mike, 35.
13.
Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here now.
Now Jackson. Flush to his right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
First down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard. Well, these two teams met in Cleveland earlier in the year with the Browns coming out on top. So they'll be looking for the win here in Cleveland to complete the season sweep.
Come on, 180. 180 hot.
Mike, here we go.
You.
Mike, 35.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 41-yard line.
35's the mic. I got you, son.
Hey, report.
From the 41, Jackson throwing the out route incomplete. That's Andrews. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Well, maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I'm wondering if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good all game long. But nice throw there for a good game and a first down.
Check 43.
Now Jackson on first down, eluding the pressure right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Now that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
180. What a shot. Hey.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jackson. And this is going to be incomplete. Well, the passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson forced out to his left. And he's taken down inside the 30.
Here we go.
One quarter remains here in Week 16. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Ready?
Check in.
What is that?
You punk.
Mike 28.
I got him.
Jackson on first down.
Let him be afraid of me.
And he'll just get rid of it. We've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
He's going to take a shot for the end zone. Back in the end zone, could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Too many zeros on the stat sheet thus far. No touchdown passes, no points for his team, but he remains undaunted. Still attempting to get his team on the scoreboard, firing the ball downfield.
Well, this drive, they're perfect 2 of 2 on third down conversions, but they need a full 10 yards here.
Mike 28. Mike 28. Ricky. Hey, number 28. Mike.
Here's Jackson to throw. And now another one thrown incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
So Jackson will head to the Ravens sideline, and on comes Justin Tucker for the field goal try. Spotted at the left hash, this from 45. Tucker's kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well, and kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on his faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go.
Yep. 180. Kings.
Mayfield. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a first down. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
You can't block me.
Meanwhile, Mayfield's throw complete there to Beckham. Not much there, only a yard. 2nd and 9.
Alert.
Let's
make it up.
Throwing, Mayfield.
Let's make a problem,
And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Odafe Oweh able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Well, here's where having mobility sometimes can work against you as a quarterback. He thinks he can retreat and outrun the pressure. But that time, they zeroed in on him and took him down for a big loss.
Really big
It's
loss.
gonna be a long day.
He'll let it go deep for Beckham. That's caught inside the 20.
It's sad they pay me. I do.
Get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Extra point by Coon would have been good. And the lead will swell by 1. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, I think that the folks here hope that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side of this one. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
The incomplete pass. Here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. From the gun, it's Jackson. Flushed out right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Brian Burns in there to get him. And on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
Hey, middle.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. Jackson now. He's going to let it fly. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Avonte Maddox. CD, this defensive effort. At this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you say, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
And some room to work. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 93 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Regular.
1st and 10, Taylor now. Room here to run. A big play that time for Cleveland. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches and veteran rely on the running game